Hello YouTube, it's your boy Pat with Pettis Advanced Training Solutions. Today we will be discussing 5 factors that enhance our situational awareness. But before we do, make sure you smash that subscribe and like button so I can bring more content to you like this in the future. So let's get started. Today we are going to be discussing 5 factors that will increase your situational awareness. Our first factor is to identify objects around you. Why is this very important? Each and every time you enter a new environment, take a moment to identify objects around you and in your area, such as chairs, tables, walls, doors, exits, or any other items that may be used by you as a weapon or barrier if needed. So what do I mean by that? A chair can be a barrier. A wall can be a barrier. That's something that you can get behind to elude someone who's attempting to do you harm. If they're book bags or they're baseball bats or pens or pencils or anything like that that can help you defend yourself if you get into a bad situation, we want to know where those things are each and every time we walk into a room. Number 2, notice people in your area or the areas that you're going to go into. The first thing we need to look for is unusual behavior. For example, being nervous or agitated when the situation doesn't dictate that. People who seem to be moving outside of the norm. Anything that looks very, very unusual. The ability to detect inconsistent or distress in other people can allow you to anticipate dangerous situations, giving you the opportunity to respond in the most efficient way possible. So if we see all these inconsistent behavior while it's going on and while it is not a problem for us, then we can go to a different location. We can avoid that type of behavior for the most part. Another thing that we need to be aware of is someone crowding you. Remember guys, we have our personal space. They call it personal space for a reason, because it's personal. We only let people that we are very close to within that space. Other individuals or strangers should not be crowding your space. A lot of times a stranger crowding your space is a red flag. What do I mean by a red flag? Generally, a lot of times pickpockets and whatnot try to engage your intention to take your mind away from something else and what their real nefarious intentions are. And that's taking money out of your wallet. The same thing could be said for someone who's attempting to rob you very covertly, and they feel that they're a little bit more in the open than they want to be. So they'll get close, give threatening words or gestures to you in a close manner. So make sure we always watch our personal space. Another biggie, especially in today's era, is avoid electronic devices when you're going into or moving out of areas that you're not very familiar with. While entering new environments, avoid looking at your cell phone and other devices. This allows you more time to potentially identify bad situations. If we're looking at our phone, we can't see the guy in a black leather trench coat in Southwest Georgia in August. That's just totally out of place. Or we can't see Jason Voorhees with his mask on, dripping blood, machete, because we're too busy in our phone, wondering who texted us last. So avoid electronic devices when you're going into new areas that you have not been into yet. Number 5, become a hard target. Body language plays an extremely important role in how you are perceived by others. Displaying confidence and awareness and capability, regardless on how you feel inside, can lead a potential threat to know that you're an undesirable target and can help increase your personal safety. People who have bad intentions generally single out individuals that seem meek and vulnerable or unaware of their surroundings. Sometimes in different circles, we call these sheeps. We look at people who are going to do us harm in the community, we look at them as predators. And we want to stay away from predators. And we look at people who are unaware, somebody that's totally disconnected from the reality of life, as sheeps, because they can't see the wolves coming, even though the wolves are running down an open range. So let's become a hard target. In conclusion, identify objects around you. Notice people in your area. Identify entry and exit points. Avoid electronic devices and become a hard target. These are 5 very simple steps that can help you avoid a bad situation and to increase your situational awareness. So if you would like more information about our concepts here at Pettis Advanced Training Solutions, the links are in the box below. Contact us. We have several classes that deal a lot with situational awareness in our everyday life. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on where you are in YouTube land. I bid you adieu. See you next time.